Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world, wherever you happen to be tuning in from. I hope you're having a good day, and my name is Super Tease. Now, this is episode number 2 of PvP Boot Camp, and I know I said I was going to be going over positioning, but I felt that it would be a little bit more important and fundamental that we go over what a PvP Trinket is and how to use it. So, a PvP Trinket allows a player to remove all crowd control effects currently on them. And in this video, we're going to be going over how do you use it and how do you not use it, because for a lot of players, they don't really know. It's just something, I'm going to trinket out of this polymorph because I want to. Now we're going to be going more into detail of why do you want to use that trinket. Now, in this first little slide, we have a situation. Our team on the left, we're playing the mage. We've got a rogue and a druid on our team, and we are fighting a mage, a priest, and a paladin. Now, this mage, priest, and paladin have already started a CC chain on our team. We can see the mage has casted a deep freeze on our druid, and we can see the priest has casted a silence on us, as well as the paladin casting a stun on the rogue. Now, this is called cross CC. All three of us on our team have been taken out of the match. Now, in this specific situation, our rogue does not have a PvP trinket right now. Neither does our druid. We are the only one with a PvP trinket in this current situation. So what do we want to do? Well, we want to use our trinket to break out of this silence, which will then allow us as the mage to prevent this mage from continuing his CC chain on our druid, effectively breaking up the chain and allowing our druid then to assist our rogue with healing and dispels to then break him out of a stun. So with one PvP trinket, we broke up 3 crowd control effects. Seems pretty good, right? This is an excellent use of your PvP trinket to break up a crowd control chain. Moving into our next slide, we're going to learn how to use our PvP trinket to survive. The same scenario, the same attack from the other team. We can see the mage once again has casted a deep freeze on our druid, so he's stun locked. They're initiating a CC chain. This priest has silenced us as well, and the paladin has stunned our rogue. So in this specific situation, however, we do not have a trinket. Our druid does not have a trinket. The only player on the team that does is our rogue. So what do we want to do in this situation? Well, we want our rogue to use his trinket, effectively breaking out of the stun, to allow him to use a defensive cooldown. In this case, he's going to be using Cloak of Shadows. And by doing so, he's going to immune all of the incoming damage on himself from these players, effectively allowing him to survive and then kite away. So, pretty good use of the PvP trinket, right? Now, moving into the third slide. Same situation, same teams, same scenario, but a different look. Mage once again, casting deep freeze on our druid. Priest once again, silencing our mage. Paladin once again, stunning our rogue. Now, in this situation, we don't have a trinket. Our rogue does not have a trinket. Our druid is the only player that can save the team. So what's he going to want to do? He's going to use his trinket to break out of the incoming polymorph after the deep freeze. It's very important that you don't trinket the initiation CC. Classes will start a chain with a stun, which is typically the shortest duration in the chain. So in this situation, you're going to be deep frozen, then followed up by polymorph. So you're going to break that polymorph. And as the druid, then you can dispel and start healing your rogue, effectively allowing him to survive from all of the incoming damage from these two players. Seems like a pretty good use of the trinket, right? We get to survive, we get to keep continuing in the match, and we've gone over all 3 situations of our team and who needs to use what when. So now, instead, we're going to go over when to not trinket. So it's very important that you're either using your trinket to survive or you're using your trinket to get a kill. And it can be very hard to gauge whether or not you actually have enough potential to kill a player. So it's a risk when you're using it to get a kill. So in this specific situation, the team on the right has not set up any CC really on us. We are sitting in a polymorph. We're the mage, right? We're just sitting in a polymorph. It's not really the end of the world, or the tool that I want to use. It's not really the end of the world for ourselves here. But if we decide to use our trinket to break out of this polymorph, guess what we don't have to use later? We don't have our trinket to break up a CC chain later, which means this team on the right has a higher chance of being able to end the game and defeat us. So it's very important when you're using your trinket, if you're not using it to survive, that you know that you can get a kill. The only situation where this would be good to trinket out of this stun is if you've already got the enemy team crowd controlled, you're just about to end the game, you get sheeped, he's just stopping you, you're one global away from winning, so you decide to use the trinket to break out of the sheep to kill the target and win the game. That's an acceptable use of your PvP trinket. Okay? I'm just going over the defensive utility of your trinket, how you can break up CC chains, but in reality, if you're looking to get a kill and you're one casted spell away from winning the game, it's okay to break out of crowd control. But realize that if the enemy team is just CCing you, you're not really close to getting anything done, it's not really worth using your PvP trinket. So you always want to make sure that you're either using it to break up CC chains or you're using it to get a kill. So either way, thank you guys for watching episode number 2 of PvP Bootcamp. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got a little bit of information out of this, and I hope that you have a great day. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.